What is All Saints Day and All Souls Day in the Philippines? Officially, it starts today, November 1st, as I am making this video. And I'll put up the definition of it that I found online here in just a bit. But basically, Filipinos go to the cemeteries, and sometimes they're allowed to camp out there for a number of days. And they camp out there out of respect for their dead relatives. And this was a video from maybe it was Coretta Cemetery here in Cebu City. Anyway, All Saints Day, and you can stop the video if you want to read through this. All Saints Day, All Souls Day are both national holidays in the Philippines. All Saints Day, celebrated on November 1, is a day to honor the Christian saints, as the name implies. On the other hand, All Souls Day, observed on November 2nd, is a day dedicated to praying for the souls of the departed in the Philippines. This is a time when families visit cemeteries to clean and decorate the graves of their loved ones. And you'll see that in the coming images and video. It is a very important holiday here in the Philippines, and I'm up on the upper level of a building that each level has additional tombs, if that's what you want to call them, places to put either the body or ashes of the loved one. You can see the empty ones there, and then as we go down, there are more people that are cleaning. In the USA, we call it Memorial Day, and I send not quite the same as here in the Philippines. I send my sister some money every year to help buy flowers to put on our parents' graves in the cemetery in that local town. Candles, some people bring various things, even gestures of food, I think, sometimes. But I found when I visited Vietnam, that is much more common in Vietnam with their ancient folk type religions, and they will bring food and leave it at the grave sites of the deceased family members. Early on, I came in 2015, and I think 2016 I did visit a cemetery, and from my perch up high in my condominium, I could, with my binoculars, on my big zoom lens on one of my cameras, I could see there were people camping out for 2-3 days or even longer, bringing food and camping out in the cemetery. And the small I don't know, grave sites on top, and the larger, and I'm not sure what you call them, lower down. So there are spaces where there are gated, larger, almost like a garage type size area that people with more money. This is a picture I had AI, artificial intelligence, generate, and it's not an actual picture, but that could be similar to what happens here in parts of the Philippines. I walked by this cemetery last night, as a matter of fact, and this video is from a couple of years ago, but I walked by that area the day before the 31st of October, and there were already a lot of people going in and out, a lot of people selling flowers, a lot of stands selling flowers, memorabilia. I had taken a long walk from Mandawi all the way back to uptown Cebu City, and I was tired and hungry. There was even a little McDonald's thing there, very small little booth selling chicken sandwiches and apple pie. Very tiny chicken sandwich, but I bought one, 59 pesos, about a dollar. And yeah, the people come here. They clean it, and I think they have to pay after a certain time. They have to pay a yearly fee to have the remains in these units, and if they don't, I'm not sure. Somebody can comment in the in the comments what actually happens. May vary. Very likely will vary a little bit by region. I learned early on doing videos here in the Philippines that I started saying this is the way it is in the Philippines, and people would comment, "No, we do it different up here," especially as to immigration offices, for instance. I would say, yeah, this is how the immigration offices work, and people would say, no, 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 it's the way we do it in Manila or the way we do it in Iloilo or Dumaguete, a little bit different, a little bit different. So be aware of that. Same thing with customs like this. You've got your various families and clans and um, customs, ways of doing things that will vary across the Philippines. I will do a video here in the coming month, hopefully in November, about the people of the Philippines, because there are many many groups, many clans, many languages, and I'll get into some of the intricacies of all that type of thing. Very interesting country. And even in the U.S., I think, like California now, with their very broad laws, I think they have to have people in their public school systems to speak the language of the foreign students wherever they come from. And I think it's in the high 20s or even into the 30s, a number of languages. They have to have a teacher there who can tutor somebody that doesn't speak English. Uh, don't hold me to that statement, but anyway, if you get a chance, it's an experience. It is a interesting experience. One thing we had happen, there were kids burning like wood or something, and trying to make smoke. And I asked, "What's that? What's that all about?" They were a couple different places and at the exit and different places, and I was told, well, some people think that if you walk through smoke as you exit the cemetery, the spirits cannot follow you home. So interesting belief system there. But yeah, interesting culture here in the Philippines. Safe travels to you all. See you next time.